Welcome everyone back to Mr. Dar Weather Updates, and today's video we'll look at our live radar, we'll then look at the UKV, have a look at that for the next 5 days, and as well look at the GFS, ECM, and the UK meteor for the next couple of weeks. That will take us from the mid to late August for longer runs. We'll have that for you in a minute, so thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and also on Facebook as well. Okay, so if you do look at live radar, you can see, unfortunately, there's not much rain at all for the bulk of England and Wales. There is some very light showers in the far southwest, even in several sunshine areas. These will be moving north-east, I think. So I don't think they're going to miss. I don't think they're going to enter much of the southeast, though. They're just going to go up in northeast. However, we've still got this substantial rain front in northwest of Scotland with some quite heavy pulses of rain, which could be quite heavy at times. Could even do some some localised flooding. These areas that definitely do not need the rain, really. You can see probably about 45-50 millimetres of rain could be totaling up on the hills. So that's Ben Nevis area, isn't it? So that could be very wet, very unsettled. For that area as well, so I'm going to be trying to do the weather warning for this, but obviously, it's quite normal for them. It's quite unsettled for them, really, but it will be turning a bit more settled for a time for them, not for long. If you look at the UKV, how will affect us the next 5 days, and affect us as well. Now, other than obviously the other than obviously today with that weather front, and maybe even tomorrow with that weather front moving south, introducing some fresh conditions for the north on Sunday. Then that heat's going to come back, and we'll have not much rain, let's say, for the time being. So as we go into as we head into Sunday, you can see it's fairly clear night with some patchy cloud, but we have a weakening weather cold front that we saw on the live radar just now, and that's going to move in, probably in some clouds and patchy light rain as well. That will be weakening quite a lot, actually, so won't be delivering too much rain, and it will dissipate as it goes south, unfortunately. Maybe some breaks possible. On to Monday, again, we've got some cloud around in the northwest, a little bit clear in the southeast, most likely mid to high level cloud, not too bad there, but a little bit more cloudy in northwestern Scotland, but not too much rain there anymore. On to Tuesday, again, very similar, a little bit of patchy drizzle in Scotland, otherwise mostly clear. Widespread sunny spells in England and Wales. On to Wednesday, you can see here could have some heavy showers and perhaps even some thunderstorms in the northwest, with I think that's a cold front again moving in. Could be some clouds that rain at times in northwest England, maybe overdoing it just a little bit as well. And then it's going to be a little bit more scattered as we go along. As we look at the temperatures, you can see, again, it's been quite warm today in quite a lot of England and Wales. Now, over to Sunday, you can see, let's have a look, it's a bit cooler in the northwest, really, due to that cold front. And, yeah, so, due to that cold front as well. So obviously it'll be a bit cooler temperatures to come in the northwest. I can see here we're now to mid-teens, so quite seasonably cool for them, really. But as we go further east, Scotland's a little bit warmer there. 19 degrees is probably the highest we'll get. Northern England, again, a bit fresher, really. High teens, low 20s. 22 Celsius is the highest we'll see in Northern England. Then southern and central areas, we'll like to see the high 20s, low 30s, so a bit hotter for there. 31, perhaps even 32 Celsius is likely far southeast, or 33 is not ruled out either in the southeast once again. Monday looks a little bit fresher, really. especially in Scotland as well. Again, Scotland still in the low to mid-teens, perhaps in the high teens in some areas. Again, we can see 19 degrees in eastern Scotland, then into northern England. Again, high teens, low 20s, a little touch warmer though, with 22 Celsius more likely in the eastern, northeastern England. So then central and southern England, we're likely to see the low to mid 20s, perhaps high 20s in some areas, 26, maybe nice like 27. So this is something still a little bit above average at times. Over to Tuesday, this will be the first, well, warmer day for some. Even in Scotland, you can see Scotland is starting to warm up just a little bit. We're now into the high teens, low 20s. 23 degrees is likely in southwestern Scotland, so Ayrshire and Glasgow. In northern England, we could see mid to high 20s, so quite high there. Could reach 28 degrees. And then finally over to southern England, again widely high 20s, so 29. Could even see a 30 degrees in the far southwest. And then over to over to Wednesday. This is probably one of the hottest days of the week. So around quite hot actually for the time of year, especially now. So if we start in Scotland again, we're around the, let's have a look, we're low to mid 20s, so we could see at the maximum 25 Celsius, so quite hot, quite warm there actually. Northern England again, we could see high 20s, perhaps even low 30s in eastern areas of Northern England. And then we've got central and southern England. We're likely to see low to mid 30s once again, 34, 35, maybe even a nice 36 Celsius, which would be quite exceptional actually for the time of year. So very warm and very hot indeed on Wednesday. If you look at the GFS, you can see we have approaching cold front moving in, bringing some periodic fresh conditions at times. Then high pressure builds in again, and it becomes the strongest around the 12th of August. See that blocking there, with some low pressure in the far northwest. That continues throughout the week, and it keeps pumping in warm fluid from the southwest, and it just blocks any source of low pressure from the Atlantic, bringing things warm if not hot, with some cut-off lows possible at the end of the period. If you do have a look at the ECM, you can see again we've got that low pressure to the north, bringing periodic fresher conditions at times, with some clouds, patchy rain in the north. Wednesday, a very strong ridge of high pressure actually pulls in, bringing wildly settled conditions at times, and that could last throughout the week really, with another edge of high pressure moving through at the start of the week as well. Maybe a little bit fresher, not as hot though. And finally, for the UK Mate Irwin, again we've got low pressure to the north, periodic moving in, weakens, and then high pressure will be building back in again, bringing widely settled conditions at times, especially to south Middle areas. If we look at the AJ58PA temperatures as well to see what they're suggesting on Wednesday compared to the UKV, see how similar it is, around 17 degree isotherm, perhaps even more in the southeast, and that could even increase a little bit as we're going throughout the week. Could see up to 19 degrees at AJ58. Quite an exceptional air mass really. That'll be around 29 and 34 Celsius, but it could get even hotter than that due to dry ground. Look at the ECMWF temperatures at 800 HPA temperatures. You can see, again, quite similar really, if not a little bit underestimating it. 16, 17 degrees at 800. Quite a tropical air mass at times. So again, that would be low to mid 30s. So yeah, definitely a heat wave on the cards before maybe moderating back to average as we go on the way to the month. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.